Hello, so our word for today is fan. And no, not the thing that blows air, a fan, an enthusiastic devotee of something. And today we're going to talk about Cult of the Lamb. And now in the title I did say that I'm not a fan of this game. And yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm a super fan. Oh my god, I am loving this game. And mind you, I haven't finished the game. I'm still not done with the second bishop, and my base is nearly maxed out. So to be honest, the amount of cortisol and dopamine that this game gave me is insane. And I kind of forgot the story a little bit because I was too busy taking care of my cult. And now I'm not the best game reviewer out there, and I'm not really a hardcore gamer, but I do love playing games. And now I've got the chance to share with you a game that I really enjoy. So let's dive in. So Cult of the Lamb is a hybrid game, a roguelike / management simulation game, but I would argue that it's more of a management simulation game. Call it what you like, dictatorship simulator, North Korea simulator, martial law simulator like what happened here in the Philippines in the past, but with the twist. Yeah, you will have a choice to make this into a good thing or a shit hurricane. So let's make this like a like and dislike type of review so I can organize my thoughts as we go through the video. So let's get into the pros. So I'm not gonna spoil you or anything, but I will tell you what the main plot is. So it basically goes as straight as possible. So you start off as a sacrificial lamb, but before your head rolls on the pavement, there's a god that saved you, but in return, you need to make a cult so you can potentially free the god ASAP. So there are 4 things that I like about the game, and there's one factor in my life that made me obsessed about this game, and it's the fact that I love pets. And so far, we have 7 dogs in our house, and you can bet your sweet butt cheeks that all of them are there as my followers. And even the dogs that came before the present 7 are also there, and also our pet birds. So the first one that I like is that it embraces the unhingedness aspect of the game. Because minor spoilers, there is a quest there that's like this.
Later, it would be so funny if we pulled some hilarious pranks on Senpachi. They're a real picky eater, so let's make them eat poop.
Like pranks that go as far as making someone eat a bowl of poop and making them do it again. It's a type of prank that only Jack Doherty can do. And there is some followers that wants to eat a bowl of poop to prove their loyalty.
Benevolent leader, please don't judge me, but I've always wanted to eat a meal made of poop. Will you help me satisfy this dark desire?
I didn't ask them to do that, it's their own choice. And second thing that I like is the simulation part of this game. It just feels like a very polished gameplay and mechanics. And there's so many things to do, like fishing, gambling, and you can almost do anything to your followers, from murdering them and marrying them. Now, I do have to say, marrying my dogs is a little weird. It's a weird feeling, man. And I can't help it, they're asking me to. I don't want to lose their faith and make them dissent, and if somehow our real dogs ask me to marry them, I would have to rethink my life 10 times over. And the third thing that I love is the cute art style of it. They really did a good job at it, and the ability to customize your followers gives you the sense of freedom, and still making them unique at the same time with their traits. And it really relaxes my brain looking at my followers having a day off. And yep, you heard that right, you can have your followers have a day off. Oh, I can just smell all of those toxic bosses shitting their thongs whenever they hear their employees are relaxing. The fourth thing that I like is the campaign. The story is very interesting, I love it. And it's very precise but limited, very fitting to a roguelike game. It really dials down on your actual care to your cult, especially if you've spent time taking care of your followers. You will really feel the sense of dread when the game actually starts to target the ones you cared about. But if you're some kind of sadistic piece of shit, you're not gonna have a problem with that. And the management part is so good, in fact, that I'm playing 80% of the game just taking care of my cult. And now let's get into the parts that I don't like. So the first one, it's the dungeons. Now if you notice in some of my clips, the time isn't moving. And it's a good thing that they added that feature to stop the time whenever you go to the dungeon, because I don't like the fact that I have to really rush the rooms in order to get back as quickly as possible, so your followers doesn't get hungry or possibly die. Because in my first playthrough, it went to the netherworld quick because I didn't know that time moves constantly, so I went in there, appreciating the dungeons and beating all the enemies I can, and when I came back the third time, 3 out of 5 of my followers are old. Now when I learned that, I was rushing through rooms like there's no tomorrow, and I couldn't relax, I couldn't appreciate the gameplay because I'm double timing every single time. until I saw that feature and replayed my run. And it made it so much better. And if I may suggest, longer days and nights so you can really enjoy your time going through rooms, appreciating the combat, while still enjoying the feature that time moves constantly. And the second thing, the combat. It's really limited. In this game, you only have 6 weapons. That's it. And it's just their effects that varies. And the dungeon crawling part just feels like there's something lacking. And sometimes I got stuck with the same weapon the whole entire run. It just lacks variety for some reason. Like they mentioned that Enter the Gungeon is one of their main references in making this game. So if I may suggest a larger rooms and a different weapon variety, like it doesn't have to be another melee weapon entirely, but example in the Enter the Gungeon, it's all guns, right? But the bullets and the designs are the variety, but it's still guns. So like you can make a variety of the sword that pierces enemies instead of swinging, or a variety of the gauntlets that punch enemies instead of scratching, or I don't know what's that word, clawing. Now this is not in any way a dislike, it's just weird to look at the beak, man. Like the bird followers here have 2 mouths, the beak in their cheeks and the main mouth. And mind you can make your followers have coitus in this game. So imagine the ecstasy of the partner of the bird is getting. Double the mouth, double the fun, I guess. So yeah, that's all my thoughts at it. A pretty solid game. I would rate it 8.5 out of 10. Just add variety to the roguelike part of it and it will be a chef's kiss on that one. So yeah, that's all there is to it. Thanks for watching. Bye.